But he's not really paying attention to me. So one of the first things that I need to do with this horse is to gain some respect, and then I'm going to start working on building some trust.
Horse 3 is the largest equine educational event in Manitoba. The 3-day clinic takes place every spring in Brandon, and 2010 marked the event's 3rd anniversary. Horse 3 is unique from other equine clinics in that it incorporates many different disciplines, including reining, dressage, western pleasure, horsemanship, and many others.
They need to be agile, they need to be supple, and all those big words that we use.
So when you come through on a reining horse, what happens quite often is if you do a few patterns or whatever, they start to figure out you change leads in the middle. So if you're running circles and you come through and you pick up, they're like, oh yeah, here we go, we're going to change leads. So then they kind of maybe start to anticipate, try and help you, you know, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so you're going to pick up, you're going to change leads, you're going to change leads, no you're not. Okay, so right there, he went for it, right? You got him in. And one thing I do a lot is, when you change leads in the middle, change leads, lope up to the fence. Right? Because the biggest anticipation is the changing direction. Okay, Corey, go ahead and lope. Any buggers off, you got him in. As soon as you feel any sort of give, there you go. Okay, let him go. Let him go. Okay, guy in. You're trying to show him where the good spots are. That's it, guide in. Trying to initiate all your steering with your neck range.
The question was, this takes a little bit for them to get used to, but when he takes his legs off, his reins off, his voice off, the horse just stops, right? He gets a little, and that's why right now he's kind of goes and he stops and he goes and he's not real sure. So it just becomes something they need to get used to, where if he's stepping and he stops, I'm going to pick up, buff him back into a turn. To the point where he gets where I can just sit here, turn loose, my legs away from him, I'm not clucking, and he should just keep stepping. So this is kind of like home base.
When the toes of the rider point to the side like this, okay, it turns the whole leg of the rider out like this, all right, it closes the 2 seat bones. 1 seat bone should be on each side of the horse's back, and if our toes are pointed forward, 1 seat bone will be on each side of the horse's back. If our toes point out, it closes the backs of the seat bones like this, okay, and it pinches the rider right off the horse, okay. Now guys, when you go down from a 2-point into posting, do it without thinking sit. Never think sit, guys, when you go either in posting trot or 2-point to 3-point position. 2-point being standing, 3-point being coming down into the saddle, sitting in the saddle, 3 parts of you on the horse, your seat, and 2 legs. Think about controlling it with the knee as we go up and down, but simply it's not about the seat, it's about holding from the knee and doing it in slow motion. If we do it too quickly, we get out of timing with the horse, we get behind the horse's motion, and then we actually have to create a great big hip movement like Taylor is, okay, because we're behind the horse's motion.
So this exercise I'm going to get you to do, ladies, is called spiraling. I'm going to be working lots on nose tip to the inside, hip to the inside, by using your inside rein, your inside leg. And you're going to start a fairly big circle, so from me to the arena, wall over there, so what is that, 50, 60-foot circle? And you're going to come around, and you're just going to slowly spiral in. Okay, so we still want that horse in that C shape. Okay, so, but you're going to use your neck rein, your outside neck rein, and just a little bit of leg on the outside. But you're still going to keep them lifted up. You don't want them to drop their shoulder to the inside. You'll know that because they're leaning. Okay, and you're going to come closer and closer and closer, still in that C shape. When you get really small, then it's a little bit more difficult. I need you to push them back out again in that same shape. So you're going to add extra leg on the inside, and that's going to get them to move their barrel away from you.
to make a left-hand turn, you shake them and ask them, but always be ready to steady them with the outside rein. And then you're all ready to make the turn. Okay, lead cones. Again, I used to use the tires a lot, so these cones are much easier to carry around than a whole bunch of tires. You just get tired of wheeling them out. So here we are, easy. Not too much bend. 1, 2, 3, look up. Get that left rein up on the shoulder, push him over. Corner my turn, 1, 2, 3, look up. Straight to the corner of my next turn. Sit, lift, look around your barrel, and then look up. And help them finish the turn with the outside rein. Okay, sit, lift, turn. Now break right here to a trot, ask for the new lead. I lift up the inside shoulder when I ask for that new lead. Sit, lift, and chirp to keep forward motion going around the barrel.